Hey guys, so I wanted to film a video and I tried to look presentable. I got my braids going on. Soon to do my hair soon. Let me start my car real quick because it's hot out here in California. It's blazing. I'll just turn it off. So anyways, I wanted to talk about, guess that didn't work. I wanted to talk about customer service, okay? So, one of the beauty stores I go to, which I'm not going to name any names to avoid any illegal anything, but, one of the beauty supplies I go to, I've never had a really good experience with them to begin with, so that being said, the story is not going to be a good one. So, I want to say a couple months ago, I have a card on my keychain and I broke it in half. I saved the other half in hopes that I could show up, they could look at my card and give me a new one right away without me having to have my license, or I just don't want to fool with it. I've been fooling with it for another store for a long time. And, you know, today I was just like not feeling it, but I got my new license in the mail, so I went ahead and brought it in with me, and I was like, well, here's my license, here's who I am, here's my ID, and here is my half of card. And she says, oh, well, we'll have to issue you a new one, but you have to call the company and they have to mail it to you. So I'm like, great, well, am I able to even make my processes today? And she said, oh yeah, sure, we can do that. She's loud. She spent forever with the guy in front of me, and I understand, yeah, talking to the people, you know, that's great. That's part of customer service. But there's a difference when there's one cashier and 10 people in line, and I'm also going to be taking a long time because I don't know if my card is even going to be accepted. So I felt like taking 20 extra minutes to talk to the guy in front of me while I'm clearly standing in line with my hands full, that was a little off-putting. The second thing was she was extremely loud. So I'm all for loud, bubbly people, cool, but when you're yelling at me when I'm like this far away from you, I don't appreciate it. Like, I can hear you, I do not have hearing problems. If I would let you know. Please do not yell in my face. So that was one thing. So then, and I hear this a lot. So beauty stores compete with each other all the time. And I never realized how competitive they were with each other until I actually started signing up and getting all these cards for things. So there's one lower end beauty supply chain store that I do buy from. I buy my clips and my brushes and my bowls and, like, you know, random little things that I don't want to spend $1,000 on. And I go in there, you know, and whatever. Well, I go to this other one today. We'll call this one store A and we'll call the lower end store B. So I go in and, you know, she's working with my card. She issues me a new one, thank goodness. She puts like a card in her box and she's like, oh, until you get your new one. But she just gave me a new one, so I don't even know how that works. I'll figure it out at a later date. So anyways, so then I was like, she's like, oh, corporate's so stupid, corporate's so stupid. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care. Please let me pay for my stuff so I can leave. So then I was like, oh, well, I've been fighting with everybody about my cards because I got married, my name has changed, I got a new phone number, so my phone number is different. And I tell her, I say I've been fighting with store B for a long time also. And she says, and I quote, and I'm sorry for the explicit language here, this is probably the only time I'm gonna use it, but she said, and I quote, fuck store B. Okay, I'm a freaking customer. Like, no, you don't do that. She has no idea who I am, which I'm not saying I'm anybody, but from a customer standpoint and also from a retail standpoint, like, she has no clue who I am. I could be corporate for all she knows, and now she's talking crap about me, you know, or it's not good representation. It's just not a good thing. You do not start cussing around a customer. You just don't. So she says that, and then she says, well, they're our sister store, but fuck them. And I know a lot of people hate this store. Store B, a lot of people hate it because they're very, you can go in as a regular person without a license and you can buy whatever you want. I'm cool with that. I don't care. If people want to go and do whatever they want to their hair, they're gonna find a way to do it, whether you tell them they can't buy there if they don't have a license or not. So I don't care. What they do is what they do. Now, my second part with that is that they are their sister store. They, Store A and Store B are actually owned by the same person. Like, they are branches of the same store. So I just don't understand why they hate it so much. I mean, I'm not saying that she should have been preaching to me about how great it was. You know, no, you don't have to do that, but don't talk bad about it. It's the second time I've done that, and I knew better than to say something, but I did. Whoops, shame on me. But, yeah, so once you mention Store B at Store A, they don't want to talk to you anymore. They don't want to sell you anything. They don't even want to see you in their store, because now you are the scum that shops at Store B. Whatever. I just had a little complaint about that. Can't help it. Anyways, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on and go sit at Joann's for a little bit because I want to look through the books and see if I can find anything interesting for Halloween. I also need stabilizer for my quilt if you guys are following that one. So I had all my pieces cut out, and I'll try and take another video if I get home earlier today. But I went ahead and cut all my pieces out. I laid them all out on the floor because I don't have a board. I'm also going to cut a sheet and hang it up so I can put them on that. So they're not on the floor, because it bothers me. Even though I can shut the door and they can sit there, but it's hard to walk around. It's really hard to walk around all these big pieces of fabric. Whatever. So, you know, I want to get it up off the floor. So I'm going to go to Joann's. I'm going to get stabilizer. I just got a coupon from them. They have this really cool, you sign up for text messages and they send you a text message. I want to say I get one every other day, or if they don't send them like that, I get one once a week, and it's good for like the weekend. So that's pretty cool. Love them. So I'm going to go look around there, and maybe I'll take pictures on the low, because I know you're not supposed to do that. Anyway, so people are walking around and they just don't even care. It's nice being in this city because no one cares what you're doing. No one cares about anything but themselves. And now I have people in the car in front of me and they're looking at me all weird like I'm talking to them. But whatever. So anyway, that's that. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!